this video, I would like to give a quick overview of using your Nintendo Wii to watch online video on your TV. This takes only minutes to set up and may forever change the way you look at your living room. Now hold on just a second. You may already be asking yourself, what's the deal with online video? What do my TV and Nintendo Wii have to do with this? Why even bother? These are good questions, but I've got some great answers for you. So before walking through the steps, let me first give a brief overview of the role that these media devices play in our lives. First, let's take a quick look at TV. When it comes to video, TV is something we all know well. TV is convenient, familiar, and comfortable, being typically surrounded by couches, sofas, and coffee tables. Perhaps most importantly, these things can make TV watching a social experience that we can share while relaxing with friends and family. It should also be noted that the quality of TVs is increasing. The screens are getting bigger and flatter, while picture quality is improving. For the most part, the things we watch on our televisions are TV shows. That is, programs that are broadcast from the top down and available to watch only at predetermined times. Nowadays, we have many channels to choose from and can freely select the shows we want to watch. However, we can only view one channel at a time, and our choices are ultimately limited to the programs currently on the air. It is true that recording technologies like TiVo and DVR have given us more control over what we watch and when we watch it. Nevertheless, there is a fundamental limitation at the very core of traditional TV broadcasting. TV shows come and then they go. If we miss a show or fail to record it, it is typically unavailable, requiring us to wait until they decide to toss it our way again. This has been the experience of watching TV that we have all become used to, but things won't always be this way. Thanks to the recent introduction of online video, a much greater degree of empowerment is headed our way. Online video simply refers to video content available via the internet, which, at the moment, we typically access through our computers. While TV shows come and go, online video is different. When a video is released online, it typically stays there and remains always at our disposal. This means we don't have to bother recording things, as in a sense, everything is being recorded all the time. Another huge benefit of online video is the sheer amount of content being created. Thanks to both the power of search and recommendations from friends and family, we can quickly sort through this vast sea of available content and find exactly what we're looking for. There are plenty great examples of online video. Suppose I wanted to watch an old TV show I missed. On Google Video or YouTube, I can watch a full hour-long episode of Charlie Rose interviewing Quentin Tarantino from 5 years ago, or just the same, an even older episode of the same show from 15 years ago. If I'm interested in something more recent, Hulu.com will let me watch last Tuesday's episode of The Colbert Report, or even a full-length movie like The Karate Kid. Aside from archived TV shows and movies, there is also a growing amount of shows and programs that are released exclusively online. For instance, you might watch a daily roundup of tech news at webalert.com, or head over to revision3.com and catch the latest episode of any of their weekly programs, such as Dignation or The Totally Rad Show. Beyond these few examples, we must also not forget the countless hours of content created by users like you and me, which no doubt make up the lifeblood of online video. While online video has great things to offer, it does have one major flaw. For the most part, it keeps us chained to our computers. Now, while watching a YouTube clip in our office during a lunch break is well and good, the experience of watching online content should not be confined to our small computer screen sitting in an uncomfortable chair while alone in an isolated office. If we want to relax with friends while watching a 1 or 2 hour video we find online, we deserve the comfort of a couch, the convenience of a living room, and the familiarity of a big screen. We should demand as much from our technology and find a way to make it work for us. So what if there was a way? What if we could combine the best of our TV watching experience, the familiarity, convenience, comfort, and social setting, with the great wealth of available content that online video has to offer? While there are and have been ways to make this happen, many of these methods require specialized hardware, making them rather inaccessible to most casual users. As a result, there remains a dividing wall in place that separates the world of TV and online video. But not for long. If you are one of the millions who owns a Nintendo Wii, You already have in your living room the means to bridge this gap. And best of all, the setup is easy and takes only minutes. And come on, I'll show you. Before you can access online content through your Nintendo Wii, two simple steps are required. First, you'll need to set up your Wii's internet connection. Click on the Wii Options button in the lower left corner of the main screen. Click on Wii Settings. Scroll over to page 2 and click on the button that says Internet. Click on Connection Settings and select one of your connection profiles. Enter the necessary details and hit Save. Your Wii is now able to connect to the internet, but before you can freely browse, you'll need to do one more thing. That is, download the Wii's Internet channel. To do this, return to the Wii's main menu, and in the upper right corner, click on the Wii Shop channel. On the title screen, you want to click on Wii Channels, and scroll down to Internet channel. This will cost 500 Wii points, or $5. Click it, download it, and when finished, you'll see that the Internet channel is added to your Wii's main menu. Click on it, hit the Start button, and you're good to go. This is now your portal to the whole World Wide Web through your Nintendo Wii.
And just like that, here we are. So I'm on my live Wii here. As you can see, I'm not going to hide behind smoke and mirrors and editing and all that sort of thing. I want to give you a real-time example. So I'm going to click Start. It takes a few seconds to load, no different than any other game or program or channel that you have on your Wii. So Opera is the name of the browser that the Wii uses, and this is the start page. So from here you can search, you can go to a predefined favorite, bookmark, or you can manually enter a web address. So I'm going to go to a favorite. I have a few selected. I'll go to YouTube just for the sake of recognizable video sites. Right away it loads. You know, it's not too different than a regular browser. So use your Wii remote just like a mouse. Point around the screen. As you click on links or hover over them, you see the blue box, so you know it's a link. Use the up, down, left, right, just directional things to move around the page. You know, right, left, up, down, left, right, and so on. And that's pretty much it. Now you can zoom in and out with the plus and minus buttons that are on your Wii controller. Minus, 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 plus, plus, plus. So it's really straightforward. And if you zoom in really close, you'll see the text actually renders pretty well, which is pretty cool. So that's pretty much it. You know, let's pick out a video now. I'm gonna go down to my favorites. I'm gonna go to Revision 3. Now Revision 3, I guess they call themselves an internet television site, and they have maybe a dozen or so shows. And they're only released online, and they actually have a good production value. You know, it's not just regular people, which is cool, but you know, there's a lot of crap. But with this, I mean, all the shows are, you know, it's good quality and everything. So Totally Rad Show's probably my favorite. I click on that one, and you know, page loads. Again, takes a few seconds, not too bad. And here's a video. I'm just going to click on it. You know, it might take a few seconds to pull up, but it's going to. And when it does, click on it like a normal video, and it starts. You know, it's that simple, really. And I mean, this is pretty much it. You know, the show started. If you want to zoom in and have it take up the whole screen, sort of the whole immersive feel, there you go. And it's pretty much all there is to it. So that's it. And just remember, you know, this is about not passively accepting, you know, the media choices that they give us, you know, but instead it's about taking an active and participatory role with the media in our lives, because we deserve as much, you know. And I hope you found this video helpful. So pass it on to your friends, family. Take a minute, let me know what you think. The end.